Well, I want to talk to you about the fear that people can have sometimes when you think about getting off of sugar. Now, I don't like talking about negative stuff or pessimistic or anything like that, but it's a reality. Because the people that I help get off sugar, especially the ones that I've helped in person, when I was, still am a trainer, but when I own a studio and I've trained close to 1,000 people, and when I would tell them that part of what I do is I help people get off sugar, these people were like, I didn't come here for that. You know, you just see the look in their face, like they think they're gonna die. Like they don't think they're gonna survive if you get them off sugar. Like they might actually just die. And I've had people tell me that, and I felt the same way, that how am I gonna live without sugar? I mean, I just didn't know how I would survive without it. I remember specifically this one lady, and she's on one of my audio interviews, of a woman who was a major addict to sugar. And her husband bought her a personal training program for her birthday. So she came in, and he had paid for it. She came in, getting ready to start. I remember we were sitting at this area with some bar stools and talking about the program, and I said, oh, so, you know, I found out about how she's a major chocolate addict and has a nap every day. She had 3 boys, young boys, I think under the age of 7 or 6, and she said, I'm just really tired. I take a nap all the day. I'm very irritable. I mean, I take a nap every day. I'm very irritable. I always have to have my chocolate at 3. And so I said, well, one of the things that I do is I help you get off sugar and chocolate. She looked at me like I just shot her dog. She's like, what do you mean? And I said, well, it's something that I help you do. I help you get, you know, free from it to where you're not controlled by it. You have more energy and you feel better. She got off the bar stool and started to leave. And she said, my husband did not tell me this program was going to get me off chocolate. And I said, well, I got her to come back over. And I was like, wait a minute, you know, so somehow I calmed her down. I don't remember. But the funny thing is she got off of it in 2 weeks, just like you're going to, or you already have. And she was free. I mean, I'm not kidding you. She said, I could not believe how free from it I was. She didn't want it. She didn't crave it. She would actually go with her husband to the place that they used to go eat and have, you know, this chocolate croissants or whatever, this unhealthy stuff. And she said he would sit there with the kids and he would eat it, and I wouldn't, and I had no desire for it. Now, at that time, I had trained her about 4 months, and she was off of it for 4 months and did not even crave it. So if you haven't listened to that interview, listen to that, because that is a really inspiring interview. So that's when I first realized, wow, people are like scared to death to get off sugar. She was terrified. So if you're feeling that, or you're thinking that when you think about a sugar addiction, or you think about maybe not having it in your life, you get a little bit of fear sometimes, but have no fear, because I don't know where, actually I heard it from Anthony Robbins. Fear, and I know it was said many, many years before him, but fear stands for F-E-A-R, false evidence appears real. You think that you're not going to be able to survive without it. You think life's not going to be complete. You don't know how you're going to live without it, how to cope without it, anything. But it's false evidence that appears real. Once you get off of it and you get it out of your body, you're not going to crave it.